Good morning, everybody. This is Kathy, and I am scrapbooking these photos of Briley, and she's like, ew, that's what I would do anyway. Anyway, this is for Punched Out Thursday to Die For with Krista, Ronnie, and Dorothy, so please go check out their channels. Now, the photos, Briley had this green shirt on, and my idea was to use the scrapbook generation sketch and put the photos in the middle. I already die cutted the each pattern paper. I have 3 different greens and I'm going to mix them all up, but I wanted to do a little bit of mixed media on the background. I am using Lindy's, and it's Mattermint, something like that. And I'm using my fishnet, well, it's kind of like a fishnet, or chicken wire stencil. And what I did was I sprayed some on a piece of plastic and then put a new sponge on, and I'm just kind of sponging it on, kind of mixing it wherever, just to have like a little border. I did trace around underneath my photos to kind of give me a line of kind of where to go with my stenciling. I do leave the process of me stenciling through the video, but I cut out the cut and die cutting the hexagons and gluing them on. I do show you where I kind of lay them out, but so Power Director started working again. I'm able to do a voiceover and I am so pleased. Oh, so glad. Alright, so that's kind of how my mixed media is going to show. It's going to just show a little bit, but now I'm lining up line them up across the bottom, kind of just to kind of see how I'm going to lay them out. And then I do cut out me gluing all of them on. It did take a bit of a time and rearranging to glue them on so that they were all even. Some of them aren't even, but you can't really tell on camera. So in a little bit you will see it's all done. Voila. That's what I like about the videoing. And I'm really sorry about the glare. I didn't pay attention. It's just kind of a little spot there. Alright. So get those glued on. And then I'm going to bring in some embellishments. I'm going to use this. I got in a older hip kit. And it didn't peel off very good. And now those little sticky things are sticking to my finger and won't come off. So I try to just peel off as much as I can before I glue it on there. I'm glad I'm finally using these up. These are like a really paper thin chipboard. So I wanted to make sure I put summer, and I love that I brought some muted orange into this layout besides all the green. So that's why I chose when I went through my embellishments and seen that ew on the hip kit. I think they're Simple Stories, but I seen that and I wanted to build my page around that. And I found these photos that I had this is Briley, and they were at a pond, and Amanda, my daughter, raised her kids to go fishing ever since they were little. Now Briley can actually fish and touch a fish now than she did when she was little, just because they go a lot. There's a lot of ponds where we're at, and when they lived in North Carolina, they went to the ocean and was out there fishing too, so they're a fishing family. Now this kind of like a tag with a banner on it, I'm going to cut that in half and use the top and the bottom, because it's kind of, I'm bringing in that soft muted orange color up at the top, so it kind of gives me two tones of that orange color. So I'm going to tuck them in there, and I made a lot of these little bows when I went and met up with Becky, so I still have a few of them left over. Now I'm going to scatter some hearts around. Just because she's so adorable. I know the hearts don't really go with the ew, but it's just the way she has her hands underneath her chin and her little chubby belly. This makes my heart melt, even if she is doing that. Alright, so, and then I found a hunter green label that I tucked in there. And then I only have a few things that says for fishing. So I am bringing in a couple clear stickers that are fish. This one I'm going to stick underneath the summer. It kind of looks like the fish in the photo. And then up top I put one underneath Gone Fishing. And that's all of the stuff I put on this page. I do add some enamel dots. And that is it. Please go check out Dorothy, Krista, and Ronnie and see what they are doing with their punches and dies. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.